everyone, I'm Holly, the PM on Figma Make, and today I'm here to share a really exciting announcement about a new feature we're shipping today. But before we do, I want to talk a little bit about the feedback that we've been hearing since config. We've been talking to customers and users every single day, and the number one request we've heard loud and clear is that you all want design system support, and we totally get it. You've invested a lot of time and resources and craft, frankly, into building your design systems in Figma, and you want your makes that are generated to look consistent with those design systems. The team is working really hard on this, and we'll have more exciting things to share about this coming soon. But in the meantime, we wanted to give you all the ability to help create makes in the look and feel of everything else you're designing in Figma. So to date, what a lot of you have been doing is pasting in frames into the make prompt box, and that's a really, really helpful tip. But starting today, you can also bring style context from an existing library into make and specify rules that your make will follow so that it looks and feels like your existing work in Figma. So let me show you how it works. Here I have a collab library file, which contains all of our brand foundations like colors and typography, components, and just really captures the style of collab. You can see our screen assets here. And if I have edit access to this library, when I go to the publishing modal, I'll see this at the bottom, the option to export for make. And since this can take a couple minutes, I'm just going to jump ahead to when it's already complete. What this is going to do under the hood is extract things like colors, fonts, and other stylistic elements from your design system and populate make files that will have them so that what's generated is using the style context of your library. So I'm going to demonstrate this by showing you a little bit of a before and after. Here is the before. I just said, make me a desktop sign-up flow. This is pretty generic, obviously doesn't look like collab, but let's take a look at how I could do that. So make me a desktop sign-up flow. And here at the bottom, I have a library picker now. And you can see all of the different libraries that someone's extracted. It's worth saying that only one person at your organization has to extract a library for you to be able to access it in Make. So it only needs to happen once. So I'm going to pick collab. And here on the right-hand side, I see two buttons. I can edit styles, which will point me to a globals.css file. And here, this is just where we've extracted things like the fonts from your design system and colors, etc., for Make to be able to reference. And then you'll also see a guidelines file, which you can access here in the code section or here in the edit guidelines button. It will point you to this blank template. We've just provided some example rules you could add, but I could just paste whatever my own rules are here in natural language. And so these will persist for every generation in this make file. So let's take a look at what I made. So here is that prompt. Make me a desktop sign-up flow with the collab invoked here. And this looks a lot like collab. I just used direct manipulation to actually upload an image here that is from our library, but I really, really like how this looks. You also could use existing designs like this one. Let's say collab as a scientific research company is now pivoting into music for some reason. And so here, I attached a music design and asked Make to generate it referencing the styles of collab. And this looks right to me. In fact, I kind of want to build this now. And then finally, another method you could be doing this is attaching Figma designs and the library. So here, I've just attached a couple designs from maybe marketing materials that we have just to use it as reference. And again, the collab library is down here. And look, I've asked it to create a scientific research article, and this looks very, very on brand for collab. Now, one last thing I want to shout out is maybe we're not really a bar chart company. Maybe we're a pie chart company. And so here, I want to show you an example of how easy these guidelines are to use. In the guidelines file, just wrote, always create pie charts. And then I specified some other rules. You could paste these from a design system guidelines doc that you or your team might have. And just like that, now we have pie charts. So there you have it. This is a really simple way that you can start bringing style context from your libraries into Make and specify additional rules you want it to follow. That's all for now, but we have a lot working in this space. So stay tuned and you'll be hearing from me soon.